So today we have come up with yet another interesting mass communication theory, which is attitudinal change theory, or you can also call it cognitive dissonance theory. So today we will try to understand what does this theory mean and how to interpret it. First of all, here are key points that attitudinal change theory or cognitive dissonance theory was first discussed by Leon Festinger in 1957, and this theory is counted amongst the psychological theories of mass communication. So this here actually what does this theory convey? This theory conveys a simple thing that what should you choose when you are confronted uh, with theories with theories or belief that you don't believe but you want to do so. Actually it happens, actually why it happens, it happens because in media there are multiple things that are telecast around the corner. So some are true, some are false, some are based on factual, some are sensational. So how to deal with them, this is what this theory is all about. For example, in cognitive dissonance theory, suppose you have two choices. One choice is you got a job near your house but less salary, and another example is you are getting a very high package but the job location is outside your hometown. So which one should you select? Now whatever the decision that you make, you have to decide it on the basis of three or four key points. Here are some. First of all, change thoughts. Second is change the behavior. Third is add new thoughts. Fourth is ignore the thoughts, and fifth is one is belief. So in this case, we can say change thought. So suppose if you are someone who has never gone outside your hometown, so you have to change your thought. You may want to go explore new place and do that job which offers you higher package. Second thing is change the behavior. If you want, if you are not accustomed to the culture or place where you are going to, then you have to change your behavior because what you are doing here may not be acceptable on that place. And the third is add new thoughts. You can add new thoughts. You can suppose you can say that if even if it offers less salary, I may continue to work here. This is another thoughts. Similarly, when suppose media shows you something which you do not believe in, then you also have three situations three situations to handle it. First of all, it is selective exposure, then you have selective perception, and third is selective retention. So by selective exposure, it means when media shows you something but you don't believe in that, then you might stop watching that program. So this is called selective exposure. You are not exposing yourself to you are not exposing yourself to programs or TV shows or news or documentaries in which you don't believe in. So this is called cognitive dissonance because you are not even you are even if you have to confront with things that you don't believe in, but you are exposing yourself selectively to programs in which you actually believe in. For example, if there is a hockey match telecast on your sports channel but you don't like hockey, then obviously you may change the channel or skip that. So this is what we call selective exposure. There is selective perception. Selective perception means you have to form your perception on the based on your pre-attitudinal belief or preconceived thoughts. For example, if there is a lecture if there is a lecture at your college which speaks about the national sports of India, then you since you don't like hockey, you might forget what the professor tells you about the hockey game or recent hockey records that India successfully made. You might be interested in knowing things which is related to cricket. This is called selective perception. And now we have come to the last section, which is called selective retention. Selective retention means, for example, even if you watch everything about a sports show, then you might forget everything else. You only retain that part in your mind which deals with cricket. This is called cognitive dissonance because it is cognitive dissonance because you are exposed to multiple things, but you usually don't want to remember or don't want to keep those things in your mind in which you don't believe in or you don't like. The same happens in the case of media as well. We are exposed to multiple types of news and programs, but we usually remember those programs and news only in which we have, which we believe in, or in which we have our faith. So this is called cognitive dissonance theory. So mention it in your comment section that when was the last time you faced this situation in the context of media. Thank you. Bye.